Talk a little bit about your first experience with Law Visual.
I really thought that you guys understood what we were trying to achieve. It wasn't going to be just about the cupcake. I didn't want to have all the focus be on the cupcake. I wanted it to really be on what Sweet Arleen's was offering from the actual customer experience. And you know my background, 30-some years in the banking world, process manager, focus on sales and marketing, used to working with large marketing firms, of course, in the big bank arena. I wasn't sure what it was going to feel like to look at a branding exercise for a cupcake store. I had to look around and say, why was Sweet Arleen's different? I knew why it was different, but I wasn't able to communicate that, and I knew if I couldn't communicate that, our franchisees couldn't. And your approach to helping us develop our brand overall, the strategy took us from, great, here's the cupcake, but how do I take that all the way through to what's different, what's unique, our platform, as well as how we were going to identify, quote, the cupcake in our market. So you brought our strategy into discussions early on, you brought the customer experience in right away, and you helped us just determine how do we extend that happy experience out to our customers. So I think from a strategy perspective, you were able to take it from beginning of here's the product, but extending the product all the way through to what the experience goal was for us, which was creating a consistently happy customer experience.
Can you speak a little bit to the brand strategy deck that we did?
The deck, which articulated all the components around our competitors, the studies that you did, the focus groups that you did, were eye-opening in allowing us to understand how our customers really see us and what they value in a cupcake or bakery.
And so you were entering into a pretty hot marketplace in terms of there's some strong competition out there. DC Cakes, Sprinkles.
You bet.
You name it. How did the positioning that we developed for you help a little bit enter into that?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, you conquered the traditional pink platform, right?
Oh.
We got rid of pink, right?
Wow.
And we stuck with the blue, which was
awesome.
Edgy.
That's high five.
Yeah, that's exactly. Edgy, elegant, modern,
Okay.
and the entire color scheme, customers comment on all the time because we were originally in that kind of quaint mode. And polka dots and, along with some of our other competitors, a lot of that kind of quaint look. So we definitely, through our branding, what you enabled us to do was to stand out from the crowd, take that risk, look edgy, look modern, but still it's comfort. From a design perspective, the stores, they are so exciting. When I walk in, I can tell you, there's not a moment that I just don't look all around. From the moment I walk through the front door, when I see the glass case with all the cupcakes shining through, the bread puddings on the other end, I see my cupcake bar on the other side and the Sweet Occasions Lounge right in the very beginning where we consult for weddings. The whole experience takes you through. And that structure, I felt not only achieved the wow factor that I was looking for, but you did nail it in terms of making sure it was in our budget, in the franchisees' budgets at startups, and that all the components were modularized.
Just sum up your experience with Law Visual in a nutshell.
Wow. In a nutshell, Braven, I'd say my experience it really was a wow. It really was a wow factor. We had project plans, we had strategy sessions, we had decks, and everything I knew was going to be laid out, and we were always in sync around what we expected. You guys did an awesome job. I can't wait to open my next business, and I'll have you back. But I use your work every day, and there's not one component of that work that I would have changed.